I'm Zac Mills.
And I'm Ian Plant, and we're the Shutter Monkeys.
And right now, we're exploring the Canadian Rockies in winter, and it's currently minus 15 degrees Celsius outside.
I'm not sure what that means in Fahrenheit, but it's very cold.
Shooting in cold or blizzard-like conditions can present real challenges for your camera equipment. Your batteries, which are usually lithium-ion, you may find that they're draining very quickly. So the best thing you can do is put them inside a warm jacket pocket whenever you're not shooting, and this should hopefully limit the amount of battery drain. Another thing that can happen in really cold weather is that you may find that your camera shutter freezes. And the last thing you want to do is stick your finger up into the camera to try to dislodge it. Instead, put the camera in a warm place and it should eventually unfreeze. And just be careful when you move from a cold to a warm place. When you take your equipment out, you can get condensation on your lenses. So the best thing you can do is keep all your gear in your camera bag and let everything warm up gradually.
Whenever I'm shooting landscape scenes, I always like to inject a sense of place into my photos. And this gives the viewer an idea of the story of the landscape. So here in the Canadian Rockies, obviously the beautiful mountain scenery is something unique to this place, so it's something that I want to incorporate into my shots. But if I'm just zooming in and taking a photo of that background scenery, I don't think the shots are going to be nearly as effective. So I like to go a bit wider and include some interesting foreground elements. This is going to lead the viewer's eye deeper into the scene, and it's also going to give them a sense of being there in the landscape.
Here are a few tips to help you keep warm when it's really cold out there. Start with insulated waterproof winter boots, snow pants with several layers underneath, a big warm down-filled jacket, again with several layers underneath, warm mittens with a pair of gloves underneath to help me operate my camera equipment, balaclava to keep my face warm, and a nice warm winter hat.
One of the biggest challenges to finding a good foreground here in the Rockies in winter is that for the most part, snow is covering everything, and it's blank, it's white, and it's featureless. So I spend a lot of time scouting, and when I'm scouting, I'm basically looking for a few things. I'm looking for little places where there's some open water, maybe a rushing stream, that I can use to reflect those background mountains, or I'm looking for ice that isn't covered by snow. So, for example, here I found some ice along the shoreline of a lake that isn't covered in snow. And you can see that there are some cracks, some patterns and shapes that I can use as leading foreground elements to juxtapose visually against that stunning, beautiful background. And hopefully at sunrise or sunset, I'll get some beautiful light to tie the whole thing together.
The Canadian Rockies are beautiful at any time of the year, but with the snow covering the mountains, it makes braving the extreme cold absolutely worth it.
Yeah, the photography has been challenging, but a lot of fun. And we hope that you have found this video educational and inspiring. I'm Ian Plant.
And I'm Zac Mills.
And thanks for watching.